program no Dr. Anaafi Asamoah wasi we die ye na ni gisem na wo na koma so ato ne yem se empaebo ne adwumadine a doctor fo ne wo ma ye nhwemu researchers ne ade aye wo munim se anye ye kurafiri busum nsia kwa ne wotwe ebremu no ye betumi anya covid-19 aduro ei sa ade ane na chese obi a ye mompaye ye fanta ye chi open na sem a o kanu no Ghana Mashibejano ko asetinano na omope enchirimu edi a free COVID-19 response team ni wodo modi afa coronavirus ne ho enu na Dr. Anaafi Asamoah a wono ye coordinator edi maikuo kasa chechirimu se paade ehu for meche scientists guso omo ye nhwemu a na se so manya duro beye edu emienu to of omo so ahwe enti we bebusumi nsia ekwo nwetwentem de na yenye edu de beko atia yade no.
This is one area where there's been considerable progress, and there are at least, as I speak today, about 12 what we call vaccine candidates that are progressing quite well. The problem with vaccine development is that it takes you through a number of stages. You first have to test it in the lab, test it on guinea pigs and monkeys before you test it human being in a small way, in a big way. Most of the 12 I talked about are at the level of testing in human beings. And after that, you then test in bigger populations. So there is a lot of promise that in the next 6 to 8 months, there will be some vaccines available. The problem is that these vaccines are going to be available for the whole world. And most likely, for countries like us, we will be at the bottom of the queue. So we have been actively involved in some of the discussion and studies so that we don't get at the end of the queue. There are even plans that Ghana makes not wait for donation, that we put forward a proposal that we are prepared to buy some of the vaccines so that we are considered by some of the private companies working on this and not wait for a donation.
Dr. Nsiasa yupenyiri kwanche fotu abane fofa pomodene ho wano so kasa chiri mu se Ghana fo yenya ahwe niemu ye ho ban free COVID-19 ho.
We are looking also at what resources that we have available. And then if you want to do mass testing, it means almost everywhere that we see, there will be trucks with PCR machines and everything. People will come there and then they all test. I don't think that should be the way that we have to do. The most important thing is to follow the protocols. Once you follow the protocols and you make sure that all the precautions are taken, it is more beneficial than mass testing. Mass testing today doesn't mean that if you go there the following day or 2 days time, you will still test negative if you don't follow the precautions. So that's what we are doing as a country. We are using the resources that we have to get the most cost benefits from it, not to just do mass testing because you want to do mass testing. So the education, the protocol following is the most important thing. So that is how it is.